Bitcoin is being heavily manipulated once again. Ladies and gentlemen, every day pretty much at 10 a.m. we see massive sell-offs that are coordinated by Binance, Wintermute, a bunch of other exchanges. And I mean, it's starting to just become copy-paste. You kind of expect it every single day now, and it's getting to the point where the days that it doesn't happen, you start to wonder, oh, like maybe there's something different. And then no, they go ahead and do it again. Let's go over what exactly is going on with Bitcoin, guys, because although it is being manipulated damn near every day, there's still a lot of things to look forward to and a lot of things to be bullish about. Now, before we continue, guys, real quick, if you don't know who I am, my name is Crypto RJ. I just hit 21 subscribers, which is amazing because there's 21 million Bitcoin out there. But also, this is the place where I make daily videos going over Bitcoin, why it's going to hit $1 million, going over news updates, who's buying Bitcoin, price predictions, all that type of stuff. So if you're also a Bitcoin believer, if you hold a decent stock or just want to learn more, please do subscribe down below. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That is my goal, and if I can hit that, that would be amazing. So thank you guys so much, and let's get right into today's video. So Bitcoin is at $92,446 today, which is pretty good. It's up 5% in the past week. In the past month, guys, it's pretty much just stagnant once again. And today is actually a red day, right? So we see literally at 10 a.m. Or 10:30 it started, we just basically crashed all the way down to 91.5, which was a bit of a shame because we almost saw $95,000 earlier today as well, or within the past 24 hours. So I mean, realistically, guys, I do think we're still going to have a very bullish year. I do think the month is going to be pretty bullish as well. But when you see stuff like this, it does get a little annoying. So Bitcoin has dropped $3,000 and liquidated $220 million worth of longs in the last 3 hours. $80 billion wiped out from the crypto market, while the Dow Jones hit a new all-time high today, and precious metals are near all-time high. This is truly insane. And again, guys, I mean, hey, it does kind of suck. The dump keeps happening. And again, we could see as well, it looks like $83 million of Bitcoin and crypto longs were liquidated in just 1 hour, which is insane as well. Now let's talk about things that are bullish regardless. Because guys, at the end of the day, yes, these things do obviously play a factor into the markets and whatever, but as Bitcoin investors, guys, I want to really highlight the word investor there. We're not really too worried about short-term price predictions. We're worried about accumulating as much Bitcoin as possible before there is no more for the average person. Remember, guys, there's only about, I want to call it 18 million Bitcoin that is circulating. There's a couple Bitcoin that are lost forever, and with that being said, there are so many people trying to get their hands on Bitcoin that it's literally impossible for everyone to have enough. And we could see there's some news from Luxembourg. So the Minister of Finance says Bitcoin is the future of finance. We want to become world leaders in this area. Now, Luxembourg, a country in Europe, I haven't really heard them talk too much about Bitcoin, at least from with all my research and all the videos that I make. Like I said, guys, I make daily videos. I haven't really heard Luxembourg say too much about Bitcoin, but seeing that they want to get involved, that just tells me one thing: they're going to start buying Bitcoin, okay? And guys, by the way, yesterday I made a fire video on how Donald Trump just took 600,000 Bitcoin from Venezuela. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out, because there's a lot of countries that are slowly and secretly buying Bitcoin as well. But Luxembourg basically just saying, hey, we want to become world leaders. It makes me think this year we're probably going to get a lot of news out of Luxembourg, and probably going to talk about how they are going to be accumulating Bitcoin, which is, again, very freaking bullish. I mean, if you understand, you understand. Now, I saw this tweet and I wanted to kind of just give my 2 cents because I completely disagree with it. So this person says, if you put 1K into Bitcoin today and Bitcoin goes to 176,000, you'll have $2,000. This is why retail will always flock to meme coins. The risk reward isn't there for small money. Bitcoin is a big boys club now. Memes is where the real money will be made. And I completely agree with the first half, but disagree with the second half. So I agree, guys. If you're trying to just flip $1,000, don't go to Bitcoin, right? Go to the freaking casino, go to literally anywhere else. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in Bitcoin. It just doesn't make sense, okay? But the strategy with Bitcoin, guys, is literally like what Michael Saylor does with strategy. You don't buy Bitcoin once and forget it. You continuously accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. That's just the way to actually buy Bitcoin. Now, with that being said, the risk reward is definitely there when you're buying a shit ton of Bitcoin. And the reason why I say that is because of this tweet, which I think is amazing. So this person says, Bitcoin is at 125,000. Your stock is worth 50K. We'll even call it $5,000. Okay. Bitcoin dips to 81K and goes back to 125K months later, which is going to happen probably this year. Now your stock is worth 75K or 7,500. Now, how did that happen? Well, all the sell-offs just let you grow your wealth quickly by selling you the best performing asset at a discount. Guys, when you have these dips in the market with Bitcoin, you buy more, right? You don't look at it and go, oh no, like I'm only going to double my money. No, you buy more, you accumulate as much as possible. And with the meme coins, guys, because let's be real here, if you guys know me for my other crypto channel, my meme coin channel, you guys know, I mean, I made a lot of money with meme coins and I still do. With the money I make from meme coins, I then go ahead and put it into Bitcoin, right? So it's like a never ending cycle. You know, you make money, put it into Bitcoin, grow your wealth. Make more money, put it into Bitcoin, grow your wealth. It's very simple, very easy to understand. Okay. Now, finally, guys, just as another recap, because I feel like I haven't done like a proper recap for this in a while, and I want to include some sort of, I guess, a little bit of everything in all my videos. So, Bitcoin treasuries keep getting deeper. So remember, guys, Strategy acquired 1,287 Bitcoin recently. Trump's American Bitcoin bought 329 Bitcoin for $30 million recently. And Vivek's Strive added 101.8 Bitcoin recently as well. So with all these people buying Bitcoin, guys, I mean, it is inevitable that Bitcoin will, one, get manipulated, and two, will one day go to $1 million. Remember, guys, two things can be true at the same time. But guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.